Greetings, family. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Consider joining our family. We would love to have you. If you're already a part of our soul family, thank you for returning. We're glad that you're back. Family, I have a very important message to deliver to you today from the ancestors. Keep in mind that this is a collective message, which means that everything may not fit for everybody. Take what fits and leave the rest, okay? If this message does resonate with you, don't forget to tap that like button. Definitely subscribe for more messages and share this message with someone else who may be able to benefit from it just like you, okay? So without further ado, we're going to jump right into this reading. Firstly, I want to say thank you guys so much for all your love, all your support. I'm feeling so much better. I'm still healing, and I am just beyond grateful to be here. My ancestors were with me every step of the way, and I know you guys were with me as well, sharing your healing energy and your well wishes. So again, thank you so much for that. I love you so much. My beautiful, beautiful people. We're starting off this reading with the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse. And I feel like this represents the past for a lot of you. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse speaks about some type of lost opportunity or something that you thought was lost. Something came to an end. For some of you, you could have lost money. You could have lost a job. You could have lost your home. You could have lost a relationship. Or you could have missed out on one of those things. Maybe something just didn't work out for you the way that you wanted it or expected it to. But what you're not seeing is that this was all a part of the plan. The reason why that door closed in your face is because there was a bigger, better door waiting for you to approach it. And this door is a manual door. It's like it just opens up for you. It comes to you effortlessly. I wouldn't say effortlessly because you guys have had to put in the work, but it's like you planted a seed, and so now you have to do very minimum. You have to do minimal work because it rains. Like everything that you need, everything the seed needs is provided to it. The rain, the mist, the dew, the moisture in the air, right? This is all helping the seed. And so a lot of you have put the work in, and now it's time for you to get into this feminine energy to where you're receiving, right? I'm not saying you're not doing anything, but you're not going to have to struggle the way that you've been struggling your whole entire life. It's over for that. And so I asked for clarification. And we got the Six of Cups here. We got the Three of Cups. And we got the Ace of Cups. Okay? All of these cups are so significant. Okay? Your cup is overflowing. And for some of you, like you're experiencing this right now, okay? You're living through this. You're seeing opportunities come to you. And for others of you, you still may be waiting for this to manifest. It's already happening in the background. I feel like some of you, you're having a hard time receiving. It feels like maybe you're just so used to working hard. Like you're just so used to struggling to the point where you don't know when it's time to just sit back and receive. Because with this Six of Cups here in reverse, it speaks about stagnation, emotional baggage, and ability to move on. So there's something here that needs to be healed. There's something here that needs to be let go of. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is a mindset. Like it's the mentality where you feel like you have to struggle. You feel like in order for you to reap minimal benefits, you have to struggle for it. And again, this is programming. This is something that you have been programmed to believe. All right? I feel like for some of you, you don't really know how to sit back and receive. somebody's inner child needs to be worked on here. There needs to be some inner child work. So it could be revisiting experiences that you had as a child, right? And pulling out scenarios where you could learn from them, or figuring out your triggers, figuring out what happened. It may be something that happened to you that was really painful, and so you're afraid to revisit it, right? I'm hearing that you need to revisit it, and you need to cry. You need to let it out so that you can let it go, because this is what is causing the Six of Cups here to be in reverse, this inability to move on. All right. And with the Three of Cups here, they're speaking of an overindulgence. Something is being done in excess, and it's causing a disconnection. So it's just like you're running. There's something that you're doing in order to avoid facing what needs to be faced. Like you're avoiding facing the inevitable. Because we want these cups to be we want these cups to be upright, and I feel like once the work is done here, it will be. Once the work is done here, you will have this Six of Cups upright, this Three of Cups upright, and the Three of Cups upright represents the completion of a cycle, so it's like you have to go through it in order to complete it. And this Ace of Cups here, again, blocked emotion. So somebody is really avoiding something. Somebody might have an avoidant personality where they don't want to have certain conversations, even if these conversations are being had with self. They just don't want to have these conversations. Some of you, like, you were taught that you don't have time for emotions. Like, you were taught that crying, feelings, and just sadness, right? Like taking time to just mourn and sit in your emotions. Like you were taught that that was weak. And so that's causing a blockage here. Some of you really need to just let it out. Some of you need to stop using substances and electronics, and some of you are addicted to different types of things. And this addiction is only a result of you trying to avoid this work. But you're not realizing that what's waiting for you behind that door will only become available to you, will only become accessible to you once you do this work. This work is the key to your success. I'm hearing as soon as you complete this, you unlock this door. You unlock a new level. Because we have the Queen of Cups here in reverse. So yeah, this is causing emotional instability. This is causing mood swings. Some of you are really, really sensitive. Like your children might do something small and you flip on them, or your partner might say something, you flip on them. You're flipping on your friends, you're flipping on your coworkers, your colleagues, you're flipping on yourself. Like you're making a simple mistake and you're like cussing yourself out. You're getting frustrated. You're very irritable. And that's because there's a buildup. I'm always talking about that show Snapped, okay? You would have thought that I was like an avid watcher. I don't even watch that show. I think I watched like one episode, okay? I just know it's interesting, and it shows you that things can build up and people really can snap. And that's what's happening a lot around us. That's what's happening when we hear about domestic abuse and we hear about suicidal rates going up. We hear about people robbing and stealing and killing. A lot of times it's because these people are snapping because they haven't released a lot of trauma. They haven't taken the time to do the work in order to release the trauma. And most times it's because of capitalism. Most times it's because people are just trying to figure out how to survive, how to put food on their table and feed themselves or their families. So don't be a statistic, okay? The way out of the matrix is in, okay? The way out is in. And so work on your emotions, work on releasing. Okay, I've been doing a lot of heart chakra balancing, heart chakra meditations because I am not excluded. I am human. We all have to do the work. And we all have some unresolved trauma somewhere in there, and it's causing blockages. So you take your time and release it little by little. All right. It really is a process. And I want you guys to put in the comment section, okay? My emotions are balanced, stable, and under control. My emotions are balanced, stable, and under control because you are in control of your emotions. Your emotions are not in control of you. All right. And so now, once you guys do this work, finally, we have an upright card. Oh my goodness. Finally, we got the 10 of Cups here, upright. I may have some water signs here. And guys, remember, at the end of the reading, I'm going to give you an opportunity to ask a question and then I will give you an answer, okay? It has to be a yes or no question. All right, so I may have some water signs here. We got water really heavy. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize that we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards here with water energy. So I got some Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios in here for sure. We may have an earth sign here. And I said an earth sign. It may be like a very small percentage of you are earth signs. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgos. But water is heavy in here. And it's so interesting because water represents what? Your emotions. Seriously. Water represents your emotions. So it's very important to allow, and I'm getting a message right now. It's very important to allow these emotions to flow out, just like water, okay? So when you think about pipes, the water has to flow through the pipe because if there's a blockage and it can't get out, everything is just backed up. And it can potentially even lead to an explosion, right? So we have to let those emotions flow out. Some of you haven't cried in years and you really think crying makes you weird. Like some of you think crying makes you weak. But in reality, why do you think that you have tear ducts? Like men and women, why do you think we have tear ducts? Right? It's there for a reason. We were put here with everything that we need. So you may need to shed a tear. You may need to do some journaling, okay? You may need to go to the gym, go running, go somewhere and just sweat. Like you need to do some releasing. You are backed up. Okay, so with the 10 of Cups here, it says, you have achieved all success and happiness in your life now. Enjoy the moment. So this is what comes to you after you get through this, after you release these blockages. Okay? I want you guys to put in the comment section, I am worthy of happiness and harmony. I am worthy of happiness and harmony. I feel like some of you, you don't feel like you deserve that. And when you do get it, like some of you have run away some really good people. Because it's like when you do get this, you self-sabotage. You self-sabotage. And so the 10 of Cups speaks about joy, harmony, fulfillment, happy family life. Some of you really want children. Some of you have children already, but you want like a happy family. So it could be that maybe you're in a relationship with somebody and it's not happy. And so you want to work on that relationship to build a stronger foundation. And some of you may be single parents and you're wanting to create an extended family. And this is coming to you, but you have so much work to do on yourself that if you were to get with the person that is designated for you right now, you would ruin it. You would completely sabotage that relationship because you need to work on yourself. Hurt people, hurt people. Hurt people, hurt people. And so if you're jumping from relationship to relationship without doing the work on yourself, what is happening? You are hurting people and hurting yourself in the process. And remember, sex is a sacred energy exchange. So you're creating all these soul ties and these energy exchanges with people. And some of you, again, you're not doing any releasing rituals. You're not doing any releasing at all, any moon releasing rituals. You're not taking time to cleanse your womb. Men, you have to cleanse yourselves as well. There are herbal detoxes that you can take to cleanse yourself, cleanse your energy, cleanse your insides, your colon, cleanse your reproductive system. It takes work. And so unfortunately, we aren't taught these things. And so we're just carrying around the weight of the people that we've encountered or entangled with in the past. And who knows what type of energies they were carrying around with them. Okay, so it does take work. You're not just here to just be. I mean, yeah, you want to be who you are, right? But in the process, it takes work. Our ancestors did the work, you know. And when I say work, it don't just mean get up and go to work every day and pay the bills and feel like you're accomplished. No, it's a lot more than that. That's one part of it, right? You want to be able to feed yourself and your family, but there's more to it. It's deeper. Remember, don't get caught up feeding the flesh more than you feed the soul. It has to be equal balance. So yes, you may look good, you may smell good, your hair may be done up, haircut might be nice and sharp, feet's looking nice, crisp jeans and all of that stuff, brand new purses, but what is your soul looking like? What does your character look like? What type of energy are you carrying? All right. I feel called to read from the guidebook for the Ten of Cups. In the meantime, I really hope that you guys are getting your question ready for the end of the reading, because we're approaching the end of the reading soon. So the Ten of Cups, it says the power of love, receiving the love you want and deserve, sharing your love with others, feeling joyful because of this. Your relationships are now fulfilling and harmonious. There may be a reunion, a marriage, or a child on the way. So it says your happiness is long lasting because it is inspired from above. Love, friendship, and lasting success. I feel like a lot of you manifested this. And you may not have put it up on a visual board, like a vision board. Some of you did, right? You may not have put it up as a screensaver or like a picture on your wall. Some of you did. But some of you, I feel like most of you, it wasn't even intentional. Like, it was you seeing happy families, you seeing people in love, you seeing people feeling fulfilled. You see people indulging in self-love and self-care, and you may have been watching them like, wow, I really want that. I really want that. And so by you putting that thought out there, you are letting the universe know that this is what you desire. And so some of you unknowingly manifested this, but it's just like it can't completely come to fruition until you do the second part, because there's so many different steps to manifesting. And so you've set the intention already, right? But now you need to do the work. You need to do the clearing in order to make room for this. So some of you really need to let go of certain things from the past, habits, beliefs, behaviors, addictions, people, okay, fears. And some of you also need to literally clean, like you have clutter in your room, under your bed, in your closets, your car is a mess. Some of you need to clean up, okay? And as you clean up, you will make room. So now this is where the whole New Year thing comes into play. We're almost at the end of January. A lot of us are inside, right? We're doing the mental work, most of us, okay? the ones who really want to get ahead. We're doing the mental work, we're doing the emotional work, we're doing the spiritual work. For those of you who have really jam-packed schedules, you need to make the time. That's your responsibility. You have to make the time to go within, because remember, the way out is in, okay? And so now, within the next month or so, we'll start to see things start to come to fruition, okay? The weather will start to clear up. Flowers will start to bloom, okay? Trees will begin to get their leaves back. And a lot of you will start to feel good. I feel like some of you are maybe feeling depressed right now. You might be sad, because that's what winter does a lot of times, right? It forces you to go within. And if you don't go within and heal that and do some introspecting and releasing, then a lot of people tend to feel depressed, but they don't realize it will pass. It's just the season. It will pass. So don't get caught up in their matrix. Make sure that you're making time to go within, because that's the way out of the matrix. And so a lot of things will begin to manifest for you guys come, I'm saying, like the end of February through April. So your business may start taking off. You may get some money. You may meet someone. You may get married. Some of you have been proposed to or will be proposed to. Okay, some of you have due dates around that time as well. This is very specific. Don't force anything to fit. But for those of you who have a baby on the way, this baby is going to change the trajectory of your life. Like you may have had a really rocky relationship with the parent of your child, or the soon-to-be parent, if you guys don't have any other children together. This baby is going to bring so much joy to your family. This baby is going to turn everything around. Oh, that's so cute. But that's not for everybody. Don't force it to fit, because I know y'all will be in the comment sections like, I don't want no baby. It's cool. Remember, if the shoe don't fit, don't force it. Okay? So now moving forward, we got the 10 of Swords here. You may be an air sign listening to this. Some of you might be wearing orange, or you might have orange nails. Or you may have just bought something that is orange. If not orange, like closer to amber, it may be closer to like red, like a really bright orange. Okay? But there's definitely air energy here. So Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. All right? So the 10 of Swords in reverse speaks about healing, recovery, hope, right? And I feel like, again, a lot of you are getting out of this, I don't want to say dump, like I'm hearing like dampened spirit, like the winter really dampened your spirit. Like some of you really like to be outside and the cold just depresses you. Some of you may have like, I can't remember the word. Oh man. Some of you may have like some problems with your bones, like arthritis, I think it is. All right. And like when you're in the cold, it hurts more. If it's not arthritis, it's something where like you feel pain, or you may have like eczema or like dermatitis. Something is triggered health wise for you in the winter. And if it's not physical health, it may be like mental health, but the winter just dampens your spirit. And so a lot of you will be coming out of this very soon. Okay. It doesn't last long. You're coming out of this. There's recovery. There's hope. You're healing that part of you. I'm hearing like some of you may have seasonal depression. That I think that's the label they've put on it. Right. But in reality, again, the wintertime is really just a time for you to go in and do some introspection. OK, and so the 10 of Swords in reverse also speaks of new beginnings. So, yeah, you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So, again, some of you are really meeting your divine counterpart, or maybe you were dating your divine counterpart and you're making it official. Some of you, this is business. Like, you are meeting a new side of yourself, right? Like, you're learning certain skills and habits that are going to take you far in running a business. Some of you are really pursuing entrepreneurship. So if it doesn't fit for love for you, it could be for your career. It could also be self-love for you. It could be you meeting your higher self. So with the 10 of Swords here, it says once the delusion is lifted, truth and healing can occur. Sometimes this truth is painful because it reveals deception and backstabbing, but at least there is a resolution. Remember, I was saying in the beginning of this reading that some of you are running from some sort of truth. You're running from something. So once you stop running from it, healing can happen. It says you can let go of the old struggle. Oh my gosh, I was just saying that. Some of you feel like you have to struggle. Like you don't have to struggle anymore. You've already done that. You've done your part in struggling. It says you can let go of the old struggle and move towards something new and more positive. Dawn always follows the dark night. Be open to healing and joy as this light returns. Okay. So yeah, new beginnings for you. Just make sure that you open up your mind, you open up your heart, and you're willing to take in new information. You're willing to do things differently, and you're willing to face yourself, because the way out is in. Okay. And I know you can do it. All right. So let's get these questions asked. Prepare your questions. I'm going to shuffle and I'm going to answer your questions for you. Yes or no questions, okay? In the meantime, make sure you tap that subscribe button, tap that bell if you haven't. That way you can be notified every time I post. Check out our merch. Thank you guys so much for your donations. They've been very, very helpful. Thank you for all your loving, kind words of encouragement. That has literally kept me going. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. The gratitude cannot even be expressed through words. All I can do is just keep showing up for you. Okay? So let's see. Ask your question. Okay. We got an answer, but I want to see if it comes out again. I want to see if the same answer comes out again. That way we got some confirmation. Yep. So the answer is yes. So whatever question you ask, the answer is yes. Okay? Congratulations, family. That's all I have for you today. Please don't forget to tap that subscribe button. Thank you so much for being here. Sending you so much love and healing energy. Until next time, family. Peace and oneness.